It cannot be an easy night for him. He's too talented for that.
Wasn't easy for the Sixers. A grinded out victory last week. Get into you defensively, and the Sixers a bit passive in the first. Missing the last 15 games after right hand surgery, and we are running tonight from Madison Square Garden. The last of 3 meetings, the
Finisher on this Knicks team, yet somehow finding other finishers 17 times.
Furkan Korkmaz getting a look, and the Sixers.
Yeah, like when you just watch it in slow motion, like being neutral, it doesn't look like Ben was the one who fouled in that. He was the first to the floor.
I would agree. Korkmaz all day to study that one, and down it goes for Furkan Korkmaz. Who's not shot. Yep. Remember last month was a surprise starter for Seth Curry.
There you go.
Really struggling, and he buried that one. Good call, Ala Abdenabi. Pair of threes for Korkmaz here in the first. Last 11 games, 45% Furkan Korkmaz from beyond the arc. He caps an 8-0 run on the Sixers with the early advantage, with 5 and change gone here in the first.
It's like he was watching our pregame show.
Like listening to you.
Yeah. Don't ever do that.
Dietz and Watson presents the Good Times play.
Well, we talked about a good measuring stick for Furk. Get some early looks and see where he's at, especially as you embark on this long road trip. Well, your good Watson, Dietz and Watson Good Times play brought to you by Furkan Korkmaz and his three-point shooting.
Furkan Korkmaz in Tampa against Toronto, February 23rd. We mentioned earlier the surprise starter for Seth Curry, who was out with an ankle from beyond the arc. That'll put you in the, top 10 in the NBA.
Yeah, and
as Green comes up with a block there on quickly.
And I know we measure him by his shooting, but he's starting to be more than that. Just testing that Knicks defense, seeing what they're all about.
Either team shooting well to start. The Sixers 4 of 14, and the Knicks 2 of 10. New York, they're used to this. There's Korkmaz again, and down goes the 3, his 3rd of this first quarter. Furkan Korkmaz unleashed.
Wow. You see the rotation to the defender. He was practically all over him. Furkan still shot it at 6'7", 6'8", can look over some defenders. Look at this.
How about Furkan in the middle of that? Up for grabs, and Simmons slamming for 2. Furkan Korkmaz, the star of the first 6.5 minutes of this one.
Furkan the first on the break with the nice assist. Oh my goodness.
Sixers starting to get some early separation from the Knicks. So Shake Milton on his first touch, just on the floor, played well last night as a starter.
Good hustle from Mike Scott.
Indeed. Korkmaz unleashing a 3. Like Burks, number 18, their 6th man. First time on the floor of this one. Korkmaz with the valued deflection out of bounds, leaving the Knicks with 4.5 to shoot. And Korkmaz will hit the bench with 3 threes and 9 points. The assist to Ben Simmons for the dunk. Cushion. Oh, and a steal by Milton as well. Tracked by a couple of He dropped it off. I think he was going for Simmons. I think he had a layup personally had he taken it.
At the very least, a couple of free throws.
Exactly. Is taken. Bradley, a nice stop of the ball. Quickly had it. There's Korkmaz making another steal.
He's got good hands.
Green for 3, but wait a second. Yeah.
The official down, I get it.
Quickly working it with Noel. That's really good defense by Tony Bradley. And as Noel came down with it, a whistle and a foul. Keep in mind, Nerlens Noel just a 67% free throw shooter. Coming up, Amy and the talking about 6-game road trip. It'll be 12 days in all. But the first of the stretch in which they'll play 10 of 12 on the road. The Sixers coming in 10-9 away from Wells Fargo Center. So far tonight, Sixers leading scorers. Korkmaz off to that great start. Shake Milton coming off the bench after starting last night. Now the third quarter officially underway. Doc Rivers with his starters out there, including this guy, Furkan Korkmaz, working it all the way to the cup and beating the good shot blocker Nerlens Noel. Furk now in double figures. In fact, he's high man of the game with 11.
And he saw Nerlens a little out of position.
Both coaches with their starters out there that began the game. Barrett is all over Korkmaz, and Bradley can't even hand it off to him.
Yeah, trying to execute that DHO, unable to do so.
Korkmaz rimming the three.
Over 50% shooting.
That is tonight's Taco Bell take. Furkan Korkmaz against Alec Burks, who's come on first time in the second half for him. Harris, who has struggled offensively, though he's been rock solid defensively against Julius Randle. Korkmaz with the shot clock running down, got Nerlens Noel to make contact with less than 2 seconds to shoot.
Well, we talked about how he had Ntilikina in a similar position. Out of position, leaning the wrong way. Furkan with an oh-so-convincing pump fake.
And 3 at the line for Furkan Korkmaz, going to the stripe for the first time. Junior 76ers camps, presented by Rothman Orthopedics, are back once again, featuring top-notch coaching and, this is important, extensive health and safety protocols. Enroll today, secure your spot, and receive early and... Neither team has shot free throws particularly well tonight. The Knicks on their end have missed 9 free throws. Milton racing in for the lead. No! And a whistle sounds and a loose ball foul coming up on the Knicks.
Fouling.
Sixers lead by 1. Hang on, Alla, once again. Randle. Harris keeping watch on him. Julius Randle for the win. In and out. And the Sixers survive the overtime and win it.